I'm the Doctor. I'm a Time Lord. I'm from the planet Gallifrey in the constellation of Kasterborous.
I hope the ears are a bit less conspicuous this time.
You might be a doctor, but I am
I'm a doctor, but probably not the one who looks good. Absolutely fantastic.
All of time and space, everything that ever happened or ever will. Where do you want to start?
Hello everybody, welcome back to Big on the Inside. Today is a slightly different video because it was announced earlier on that Time Lord Victorious has got a new chapter, and it's called what, Harry?
It's called Daleks.
Yeah, I kind of tried to find out what this is and ended up in a huge back catalogue of trying to work out what Time Lord Victorious actually is. I believe you might have a better understanding of it, so can you please tell me what the heck Dalek is?
I don't know what exactly Time Lord Victorious is. If it's some kind of like, you know how I won't even touch upon Time Lord Victorious because I don't really know what that whole thing is. But Daleks appears to be, it's going to be a 5-part animated series, which is going to be uploaded onto the official Doctor Who YouTube channel. 5 10-minute long episodes. Starring Nicholas Briggs, of course, as the voice of the Daleks.
That's a surprise.
Joe Sugg, interestingly. Yeah.
Oh,
and I think
favourite YouTuber.
and Strictly Come Dancing winner.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, and there's someone else, I think that she's from the Sarah Jane Adventures.
Yeah, I couldn't place her, but she might have joined after I watched it. I didn't watch much of it, and I dipped in and out when the Doctor would appear, but I couldn't tell.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't say whether or not she'd be reprising her role from Sarah Jane. It kind of listed that amongst other things she's done, so it's possible that she's playing a new role within this show.
So we're basically getting
this is
an hour's worth of new content for free. Is it going to be uploaded weekly, or is it uploaded in one go? Did they say?
I believe that from November is going to be uploaded like on a weekly basis.
Oh,
so
cool.
Each week, I think, yeah. And I mean, it's interesting because is this the first time ever that we're receiving a piece of Doctor Who media that is like entirely focused on the Daleks, like in isolation from the Doctor and the Time Lord?
Yeah, I think it might be. Yeah, I don't know how isolated from the Doctor this is actually going to be, though, because when I had a little look at it, apparently there's a chance it could pick up or be a prequel to the current Titan Doctor Who comic, which features the 10th Doctor. And in the synopsis, I know they mentioned they say the Daleks are going to go up against their biggest ally, which of course is the Doctor. So it'd be interesting to see if he makes an appearance and if he will be voiced by David Tennant.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know why, because it shouldn't surprise me, but it kind of does surprise me that we are getting an entirely like Dalek-led piece of media, because really it's been such a long time in the making. Like even as far back as the 60s, Terry Nation the creator of the Daleks wanted to separate the Daleks from Doctor Who and create his own spin-off series about just them. So in a way, this is kind of
Sorry, go on.
In a way, this is almost like the fact we've put it out is almost a show where you could argue it's almost 50 years in the making, a Dalek-centric show.
Yeah. I imagine they very much enjoyed the Peter Cushing movies then. Well, the first one was Doctor Who and the Daleks, and then the second one, I believe, was just called Daleks. No, I think it's quite interesting that we're getting this. I wasn't 100% convinced how much I would enjoy this based on the trailer. I found the trailer to be... when I looked at it, I thought this looks like a fan edit. I felt someone online or one of us could have even done a better job than that. Like that sound, that it's like you can hear the point where it cuts. So it's like you can hear it end. You can hear the sound effects end, and some of the animation just didn't look very good. I know I saw a comment that said, I was expecting this to be a 2010 video game.
I mean, I can't really speak for sound editing. That's something you're much more versed with, so you probably have a better ear for that than me. But speaking from the visuals, I mean, I suppose, considering it's a show that's not even being made for television, being made just for YouTube for free,
Yeah.
I suppose the kind of budget they're working with must be quite limited.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see though. I'd like to know how inclusive it can be for people like me and you who are really following Time Lord Victorious. Can I just watch this and understand what's going on? Because I've had a look at the timeline that keeps appearing on my Twitter of the Time Lord Victorious, and I'm like, oh well, this bit looks interesting, this bit looks interesting, but I don't really want to have to listen to this. I don't really want to have to read this or buy the annual or anything. I just want to be able to dive in and out.
Yeah. What exactly? Because I'm not too sure. What is Time Lord Victorious? Is this kind of a something that's, because looking at it, like it seems to depict David Tennant as this his doctor as some kind of tyrannical, mad with power doctor, and I can't really figure out where that would place within the timeline of his doctor. So is it kind of like an other, how
I don't know where it fits
other worlds?
I don't know where it fits in with the timeline of the show. But I know that
canon?
I don't know. I know that the Time Lord Victorious thing comes from the end of the Waters of Mars, where he saves everyone and he says, "I am Time Lord Victorious." I know that's where that comes from. Apart from that,
but for me, it's weird to. Yeah, because by the end of that episode, he realizes he's gone too far. So
yeah. The clips on YouTube. It's like a 4-minute clip of him realizing him going nuts, realizing he's gone nuts, and then going back to how he was within 4 minutes.
Yeah, so
it must be.
So I can't really figure out.
I know there'll be people in the comments who know far more than us and who'll be typing vigorously right now. But if I
explain to us a time
yeah. But if I had to guess, I would probably say it's a non-canon alternative story. Cool. Do you think
either that or it's like an?
Go on.
Pardon?
No, go on.
Either that or the Time Lord Victorious that we see isn't actually the Doctor, and it's I don't know,
Peter Cushing.
Another. It was Peter Cushing all along.
Great. Cool.
I mean, he is canon to Doctor Who, isn't he?
Yeah. How does that work?
I know in the Day of the Doctor novelization by Stephen Moffat, they acknowledged the Peter Cushing films, and what their explanation is that Peter Cushing within the world is just an actor, and those films are real, and the Peter Cushing Doctor Who films are based off the real Doctor.
So what about the fact that Bernard Cribbins is in both of those? How does that work?
I guess Bernard Cribbins, that within
his doppelganger.
The world of... Yeah, there's just there's a guy living in London called Wilf who just looks exactly like Bernard Cribbins.
The actor.
Yeah, they both coexist.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because this has been a special little episode, what should people do now, Harry? What would you tell them to do?
After listening to this, I'd tell them to, if they're on YouTube, hit that bell, give a like, leave a nice comment, or a constructive criticism comment.
Or just something really nasty. It's engagement, really. The more comments, the better. We don't care what you put.
I mean, I care a little bit. If you're on iTunes, you can give 5 stars. You can, I don't know what else you can do on iTunes. Can you subscribe? Can you,
maybe tell a friend,
follow?
Spread the word, throw a brick through someone's window with a letter attached to it. Do all that.
We're on Twitter. We're on Twitter as well. Tim posts regularly, quite frequently.
There's some scheduled stuff on there, so I'm not as active as I look. So if you do reply and I don't reply, take it very personally.
We even have a Facebook page now, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Just go on Twitter and just search for Bigger on the Inside. You'll find it. Actually, I do have it wrote down. We should really be more professional. I listen to other podcasts and they just like this stuff rolls off the tongue. You can follow us on Twitter at Bigger on the Pod, YouTube Bigger on the Inside podcast, shows.acast.com/bigger on the inside. Leave us a 5-star review on iTunes and email us at biggerontheinsidepod@gmail.com. Say bye, Harry.
Bye-bye.
Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official
Bigger on the Inside podcast.